L.A., Hollywood.
Roll sound.
This is not the type of arena where you usually find Michael Jordan. And no, this is not a Chicago Bulls team picture. It's the cast of Michael Jordan's Playground, Jordan's second entry into the home video market, and his debut as a Hollywood leading man. Showcasing moves you don't normally see on the court, Michael stepped into an entirely different role as he portrayed a guardian angel in his own magical world.
Come to my playground, where anything is possible.
Helping to make this remarkable project possible was a talented crew of more than 100 television and film professionals who collaborated in creating a new concept in sports video, one that involved a far more elaborate production than any other home video of its kind. Of course, no Jordan video would be complete without a spectacular collection of high-flying highlights.
All the way to the rack. Oh, powerhouse! Hold on, folks. Buckle up. Oh! Right side cuts back left down the lane. Oh! And up down!
But in this video, Michael does more than jam.
Nice shot. I see you've been practicing.
Taking some bold steps into the world of show business, Jordan displayed a side of himself that even his biggest fans have never seen until now. So join us as we take a look behind the scenes into the making of Michael Jordan's Playground. Michael Jordan's Playground is part fantasy, part fantastic action. Its highlights paint a vivid picture of one of the NBA's most dynamic performers.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks. Oh, what a move by Jordan!
10 to shoot. Here's Jordan on the drive in for left. Another dunk.
Jordan off the spin to the scoop.
Paxson a steal. He lobs for Jordan for the
A compelling chronicle of his on-court exploits, it covers every aspect of Jordan's game. Jordan has been scoring champion, Defensive Player of the Year, League MVP, and finally, an NBA champion. But his success reaches far beyond the basketball court. In 1989, he took the home video market by storm.
Dreams of flight.
His first home video, Come Fly With Me, sold an incredible 500,000 copies, setting new records in sports home video sales. It also set a lofty precedent for his follow-up tape, Michael Jordan's Playground.
This is where it all begins, with one kid alone on the playground. This is where you fall in love with the game. This is where the fantasy begins.
Taking its story from Michael's own life, this ambitious sequel involved a full-blown Hollywood production.
Hey, burning daylight here.
The project has first a little story, a little narrative, where Michael befriends this kid who was just cut from his high school team, similar to what really happened to Michael.
I want to see you guys here next year.
I bet you Michael Jordan never even got cut.
Incredibly enough, Jordan did get cut from the Laney High School team. The memory of that setback and how he overcame it drew him to this project.
The negative of being cut is very evident and very obvious, but sometimes you have to dig deep inside the negative to pull out the positive. And for me being cut, I think it really helped my determination to bounce back and prove myself to the coach and to people that I can be better than what people expect.
Nice shot. I see you've been practicing.
Young actor Tyron Turner plays Walt Preston, who faces what he believes are insurmountable odds in trying to make his high school team.
It was this last year. I hustled and I hustled. I played hard as I could, but it didn't matter. I still got cut. And he kind of like re-inspired me, you know, like, don't give up, anything's possible.
Yeah, maybe they are better. And yeah, maybe you will get cut again tomorrow. But I don't think, after all this time and practicing and playing, that deep down in your heart, you don't think you have a chance. Don't be afraid. Go find out.
And I take on that attitude, and then eventually, you know, it starts paying off. I practice and I get better, and next thing you know, I make the next team that next year.
Doing this video was more or less putting it all in visual contact to people.
Action.
They read about it all the time, they see it, they hear it.
Now that's showing some toughness. Good job.
But to actually see it visually and see a kid actually disappointed from being cut and how I can help him relax and help him create the determination to go back and succeed and do better. And I think that's what the video is going to do.
Move your right foot out a little bit. Do you want it in the shot or you don't want it in the shot?
To create the dramatic scenes, Michael took part in 3 days of intense production. For most athletes, this would be a daunting challenge. But Jordan is no stranger to the camera. The veteran of countless commercials, Jordan is an accomplished TV performer and has become the world's most recognized athlete.
Look, Mom, I can fly.
You better eat your Wheaties. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Mr. Jordan, do you have something you'd like to share with the rest of the class?
Yeah, don't be stupid. Stay in school.
Do what Michael Jordan says.
Stay in school!
But even his commercial experiences couldn't prepare him for the grueling demands of Hollywood, a place Michael is happy to visit, but has no plans of making his home.
Hey, Mike.
To touch on it a little bit in commercials and videos like this is enough for me. I don't know if I could carry a day schedule like what I have to do in the videos for a long period of time. I mean, it's too demanding.
Michael?
Yeah.
Can we get you to stand right in here?
Michael, would you be comfortable with your hand higher?
Then right after we finish this, we're going to do then that last shot of you and Walt playing one-on-one with the sign.
Oh, when he was wild? But it's a good experience, I must admit. I mean, to see how other people actually make a living. And, you know, the entertainment business is so amazing. And you never really know what's encountered in putting together a series or a TV show or a movie. And to do these little skits or whatever really gives me an appreciation for what these people do.
This is where you're getting ready to play one-on-one with him. You're like, you take his rebound, and you're like, okay, it's time to play. That's not what you say, but that's the attitude when you walk out to him. And then you hand the ball, and that's when you go like this. Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Yep, do it again.
Oh, no. You got the action first, huh?
Yeah, he's staying his line back there. Oh. Okay, action.
Maybe I kick a couple back again for you, Mike.
Leave it, Walt. It'll happen.
Michael's ability made a quick impression on his new coach.
Oh, he's really good. It's actually quite good. He has his, you know, he's so natural that everything is just like easy with him.
On the court, he is simply unstoppable. But on the set, he did show a weakness.
Dialogue, learning the dialogue. I mean, I have a very terrible problem of trying to read and memorize.
I gotta say it. Don't I have to say it?
Yeah, I'll take that as a yes.
And then I throw him the ball, right?
So I can pick out the meaning from what the quote is saying or what I have to say, and then I can put it in my own words and hopefully maintain and continue to have the same meaning that was intended.
You messed me up. You told me to say play, play. Thank you. Nah, it's play, shoot. Thank you.
I mean, he really wanted to feel it. He wanted it to be who he was. And I think when he saw that there were lines that really pertained to his personal history, he really picked that up.
I know. I'm still trying to get my own words and get the feel of it. This is practice, isn't it?
That's for bloopers.
But no matter what his role or his goal, Jordan brings the same drive and determination.
I took a few lessons about 2.5 summers ago, and it really helped me deal with my inner personality and how to bring it out in certain situations to fit the mood or fit the scenes.
Yeah, let's do it one time.
Okay, let's do it.
If I mess it up, I mess it up.
I know you like to play alone. You don't mind if I shoot with you, do you? I take that as a yes. I must admit, if I hadn't had those lessons, I think it would have been a much tougher situation for me, but I think it was very helpful for me.
While Michael is comfortable in the spotlight, it always helps to have a strong supporting cast.
What's up, y'all? We are the Full Force All-Stars, and we want you to come to Michael's playground.
Where anything is possible.
A group of talented musicians, the Full Force All-Stars, contributed not only to the soundtrack, but also on the court. They played the part of the rough and tough high school players who stood in the way of main character Walt Preston as he tried to make the team. As they played out their scenes with Walt, the Full Force All-Stars suddenly began to fancy themselves as NBA All-Stars and issued a brash off-camera challenge.
He don't look like he could really jump that much, so we're gonna put him through the test.
We're gonna teach him a couple of things. I'm gonna try to take him easy because he got his new sneakers on.
You know the whole purpose of this video is for B5 of Full Force to teach Mr. Jordan a lesson.
But this was a very short class, and as you might expect, it was Jordan who did the schooling, as he taught the All-Stars the difference between fantasy and reality. So you probably won't see the Full Force All-Stars joining Michael in the NBA, but luckily for them, they do have some other skills to fall back on.
Full Force's whole involvement in this project is that we're bringing together the music. We have a song that we wrote especially for this project. It's called Anything's Possible, which is a positive song about making it and never giving up.
Anything's Possible is not only the video's theme song, but also its central message, and it was turned into the music video finale. The video featured not only the usual members of Full Force, but guest appearances by Lisa and Cheryl Pepsi Riley, along with another guest vocalist making his music video debut.
Well, I think that, I've had many opportunities to get into videos with people, but I was very shy about doing certain things like that because a lot of people have never seen me in a very relaxed atmosphere and never seen me dance and totally act free and be free-willing.
1, 2, 3, and turn. We gotta find out where it comes through.
When Full Force came to do the songs for the video, and they wanted me to act onto the theme song of the video, and I love the theme song. I think it's great. I think it's going to be a hit.
Everybody, do your hand like this, like.
They They talked me into it. They got me out there. They got me relaxed. They started teaching me moves. And before you know it, I was a little bit relaxed.
You got it. You got it. Yeah, exactly. Right, you got it. You got it.
I mean, I felt like I was back home, in my home, with some friends that just came over and we're totally acting crazy.
Mike Jordan is the new member of Full Force. The new guy. That's what we want to do. He's the new member of Full Force.
No
debut.
Okay, here we go. Stand by, please.
As usual, Jordan's performance drew rave reviews.
The ladies are gonna love this because they'll get to see him doing his acting, and then they'll get to see him dance.
Ever since the day that I was born, a voice would say to me, so I always knew just what I had to do. It was burning in my heart.
You said put your arms around.
Oh no, they do the
You could do it too. Put your arms around each other. Put your arms around.
I mean, he has natural rhythm, so I mean, whatever we tell him to do, they'll just do.
So you can run and hide if you want to. Me, I'm gonna break right through. No matter what you do, remember.
He has his thing, that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And he picked up real good, too. Uh-huh.
And I sing just like them, too, you know?
Yeah, he does, really.
We taught him everything he knows.
Do one.
Yeah, I'm doing. Oh, I got a sore throat.
I can't hold back any longer. It don't stop. Baby, take my heart into your head.
I like everything about this guy, except for one thing. His shoes.
I shouldn't have to lie about the way I feel. But you know by now that I am for real. Side, single and delivered. Got to go for what you know.
No rhythm. But I'm learning.
You can run and hide if you want to. Me, I'm gonna break right through. No matter what you do, it's possible. Keeps on getting stronger. Remember, it's possible. I can't hold back any longer. It don't stop.
See, check this out. We was playing before. I mean, this is like... And Michael dunked it on me, okay? And I felt really bad until I saw him dance. Now I feel real good about myself. I feel real equal. Real equal.
Never ever let go. So you can run and hide if you want to. Me, I'm gonna break right through.
Are we going through the same steps, or we just gonna basically be moving in the back? What do you
Moving
want to
in
do?
the back, but mostly concentrating on the singing. All right?
It's on getting stronger and stronger. Anything's possible. It don't stop. I can't hold back. Remember, anything's possible. It don't stop. It's on getting stronger and stronger.
While Michael may have begun this project with some rookie jitters, once the shooting began, he quickly assumed the air of a veteran actor. And like in any production schedule, one of the biggest challenges was dealing with constant delays amid the pressure of meeting deadlines. But as the show's star, Jordan took the responsibility of keeping the cast and the crew loose. It was a role for which he was well suited.
Yeah, my personality is that I'm such an outgoing person that after a period of time, I can adjust to the cameras, I can adjust to people, and I can be more relaxed.
Go bogey, bogey!
I thought he was a pretty normal guy, man. He started yelling at me just like my boss.
go, Boogie. Boogie, 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 boogie.
And that was a little slow for him. He wanted to get out here and play some golf. He asked me to be his caddy. He would offer me twice what I'm making today to be his caddy. But, of course, I had to stay and work.
Come on, Bug. What's happening, baby?
I've watched him play a lot, and I've only seen the game face, really. That's what I know about the man. And, you know, he's a great guy. I thought he'd be much more sort of, you know, standoffish.
Yeah. Where you going?
Get it on you, not me.
There you go. There you go.
He's really, you know, he's right at home, and made us all feel right at home with him. You know, joking with my crew and myself.
Already? You got a lot of trash going on about right now.
His whole demeanor on camera is really likable and real smooth. I mean, he's being himself, you know? He's not really portraying any kind of role.
Man, that's garbage. That's garbage.
I don't know how easy it was for him, but it looked easy from our perspective. All right, now we got two opposite ends of the hair spectrum right here.
Like before, after. Before, after.
I don't think that he'll become Hollywood per se, because he's so down to earth and he was so good with everybody. You know, it wasn't like I'm Michael Jordan and I'm the star and you all are peasants.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's, you know.
I learned a lot from these ladies. A lot.
Oh, Michael's great, man. I worked a lot of shows, done a lot of people, but this is probably my all-time funnest show.
JJ, you can do a lot of things, man.
JJ, peel that paint off. Scrape it up.
He's really good, surprisingly enough. You'd think a lot of athletes wouldn't be that good, but he works hard at his lines, and he takes his work really seriously. And most of all, he has fun doing what he's doing.
Where you going, Walt? How did you get there from alive?
Though Michael certainly has no plans to change careers, he didn't hurt his reputation as one of the NBA's most versatile entertainers.
All right, I'm sorry. I messed up from the beginning.
Well, I think the message is that you find a lot of kids who have disappointments in their lives, and you know, I was one of them. But I think you always got. I'm a person that always look through negatives and try to find a positive some way.
I think it's an important message. I think, you know, the message of just try, be yourself. You know, try, bring out what's inside of you. It doesn't matter if you win or lose as long as you try and do your best.
I think what Michael is trying to do with this particular video is show that, you know, he persevered past early rejection and didn't let that deter him from being all that he wanted to be, and that's what was a professional basketball player.
Oh, definitely it's a good message. I mean, because if you just like you said, anything's possible. If you put your mind to it, you can do it.
The message is pretty much self-explanatory, which is no limits. Don't put any limitations on yourself, because anything is possible.